Yeah, hello guys. I'm at the Jiboroh. Yeah, the one that we call the garden. So women's garden or something, I think, because it's next to the women's garden. You can see there. I guess it's a water tank. I'm not sure, but they have the fence. And this person that bought plots 1, 2, 3, and 4 was a very stand-up lady in terms of payments and and making sure that she got all of her paperwork. And I was coming here and I was telling Musu I wouldn't be surprised if I see her doing something on that land. And we come, you can definitely tell that she has cleared her land. So this is her 4 plots. It's huge. You can see it went all the way to the fence there, and or at least all the way close to the fence. I'm assuming there's a road between it and the fence, but other than the road, it's huge. You can look at it, it's cleared. So I can see all the way to plot number 4. So this person has definitely cleared. I'm not gonna mention names here, so the only thing I'm gonna say is hopefully she got permits before starting, before beginning to fence. And so I can see plot number, I can see peg number 4 here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, 4. So that passing, you can see 4 went all the way there, then it went all the way to the edge there, and then it went that way. So humongous plot. And I can see peg number 5. I can see another 9. So I can see the peg. So I just want to come, because if you have plots here and you don't put a top fence, man, I'm telling you, people can always encroach onto your land, even if you have all the paperwork. Yes, so I'm encouraging the folks. I'm assuming this person who owns this plot 1, 2, 3, and 4 cleared this place to probably begin to fence or do something, you know what I mean, make sure it's secured. And I'm hoping that another person bought a couple of plots here, and that's it. So we still got quite a few plots here too, so we'll detail all on the channel at some point. Of course the prices will change. Yeah, I wasn't even gonna sell it. I was just gonna hold on to it for as long as possible and get those prices as high as possible. Yeah, but at this point, you know what I mean, I got so many people calling me and inquiring about lands. So we decided, hey, you know what, since these lands are under the name of the business, we can just kind of start getting rid of them. So I can see somebody's building there. I'm zooming in. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see a fence, and I can see tall pillars inside of the fence. So I'm assuming they started a foundation. I'm not gonna go into that brush, but I'm assuming, oh excuse me, sorry guys, I'm assuming that they have started a foundation for a building there, because the pillars, the fence has its pillars, and also I saw pillars inside of the fence. Yeah, so you can see how tall that brush is. And I just passed somebody here that told me, and we took his number. He said he can he can clear the brush if anybody is interested. So we can pass on to the guy, you know what I mean, if anybody, I know there's only one other person who bought land here. So if that person is interested in clearing, or else, if you leave it like this for years and you come back, it's a mountain of work to clear that brush. You see, we bulldozed all of this place and it was all level. Now it's back up there. You see how tall that grass is, and those you know what I mean, I don't know if you call them trees or whatever, but these things, they grow and they get bigger and bigger, and before you know it, you're gonna need much more money to cut it. Now it's dry, just a little bit of cutting and fire, you will basically clear it up. You can see this one, I can tell they burn some of this brush, and you see they even put some down and they let it dry for days and they'll come and burn it. So I can see that they burn some areas, and probably it wasn't burning well, and they just cut most and just let it lie down for days, whatever, weeks. I don't know how long they let it stay so that it's very, very dry before they burn it. Okay, I'm not gonna get into this brush. I cannot even see Musu anywhere. She's probably in the thick of those brushes. I am not gonna get in there. I just wanted to come and to make sure that our pegs are still standing. and everything is good before I go ahead and advertise this on the channel. And we definitely have people living close by. You can see the garden there, and there's a building, and we pass houses here, quite a few houses. Musu, Musu, Musu. Yeah, I'm trying to call Musu. Nine them book. No, nine them man sumala. I'm trying to call Musu so that we can go. She's telling me she's at plot 10 or whatever. I say I am not getting into this brush. I have taken a beating. My whole legs are like scratched off from this brushes, so I am not gonna get into that. So I see quite a few plots, and I will just leave it at that. Yeah, so we will put it on the channel again and put the new prices up. So hopefully, you know, we'll have some buyers, you know what I mean, who are gonna be stand-up buyers, like this person that bought plot 1, 2, 3, and 4, and another person who bought 2 plots. I don't want to mention the plots and be wrong, you know what I mean. I'm tempted to see 6 and 7, 7 and 8, something of that effect, but somebody bought other 2 plots, so I'm not gonna state the exact plots. But this one, 1, 2, 3, and 4, I know somebody bought it, and definitely, you know what I mean, they were stand up in paying up the plots quick, and you know what I mean, they did their paperwork quick, and they look like they are onto something here. Hopefully a quick fence, which is always a good thing. Naka la ñëwee nii la le musu nii la ñëwee nii la ñëwee teddu. Yeah, I'm asking Musu if this is the way we came from. I'm not even sure, man. I'm so exhausted and I'm sick. I've been sick since I got here. Today is like one of my best days, I guess, in like almost 2 weeks, you know, from congestion and, you know. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I can see 1, 2, 3, and 4. So definitely big plot. You see how huge these plots are. So this person got themselves a nice big chunk of land, and we were selling these lands, we believe, for very reasonable prices. You know, people should have taken advantage. Now land prices are like way high. So when we redesign these prices, the folks that bought this, they will be winners. The folks that are coming on board, you know what I mean, I'm not going to say they are losers, because the earlier you buy, the better, you know what I mean, but they will definitely feel that it's up, and it's going to be up. So we haven't talked about the new price scheme. You know, everything to me, I base it on what other people are selling, and I try to be as low as possible, or at least as reasonable as possible, or as, how do you say it, I don't know, maybe the lowest price compared to the competition. All right, I just want to hold on to this until I see the couple of houses that we pass. You see, there are roads here, but the problem with these roads are, you know, you don't have a lot of cars venturing into here. So eventually, you know, we bulldoze the road. When we started, we have the bulldozer clear a road into the property from the where we park. But what happened is, you know, it just got brush and trees, because here most people in these areas, you know, they don't have vehicles, so they create these footpaths that they go through. So you can see there's a house here, you know, there's another house there. I can see houses. So this one is definitely close to house. I see another house there with a borehole, and I saw you another person that's building a good looking house on the other side. It's like a cashew tree, I think, right there. Yeah, you see there's another house here with a borehole. This is the one I was talking about. So I see a house with a borehole. You see houses. So this is definitely, that's why when we advertise it, we said this is definitely the one that's closest to the village center. And I'm not gonna do long videos here today. That's not the plan, but definitely, you see, we get some goats. You see this footpath, and I can see houses all the way on the other side. I see houses there. House, yeah. You see? And this is a footpath. I can see somebody put a corrugated something. I guess it's for this is an animal house. You see, these are all roads eventually. Yeah, because nobody is driving on them, so people are just using them on footpaths, and nobody's clearing them. And you see, this is another big chunk of land. You see, they just did a local kind of fence in here, corrugate and some cardboard. And you see, so I'm just gonna stop it here. At least we see a few houses. And then we'll just like I said, at some point we'll do videos and put it on the channel after this ones I will try and upload. I don't know, hopefully today on my way to the US or something. All right guys, bye.